Wollongong. Manly started pretty well, Michael, and at half-time seemed to be gaining a little bit of an advantage, I thought.
Psychologically, I thought we were on top. We had the breeze in our face in the first half. We scored early, and we were playing just to our game plan, playing very well, I thought. And then a few things went wrong just before half-time, and I think then from then it just sort of snowballed. We went from bad to worse.
Can you find a key out of the game for Manly's problems?
No, I can't. There's more theories at the moment. Like Paul Keating just once said, you know, every parrot in the pet food store has got a theory on microeconomic reform, and they also seem to have a theory on Manly's woes at the moment. But I really don't know. I've looked at it time and time, over and over again. I've looked at videos, and there's no one thing. There's a lot of theories, but there's not one single factor that we can put our problems down to.
It seems to me as though your forwards are a bit tired. I mean, is that a factor? They just don't seem to be showing all the energy and ferocity that they were at various times last year.
Well, you know, that could be one of the problems, but
that's where it's got to start, hasn't it? If you want to fix the side,
well,
you've got to start in the forwards.
I look at our tackling. We've come up with, 40-something missed tackles yesterday. I think it was 60 the week before. I think that's our problem. You know, 3 tries were scored from scrums, and Graham Lowe said after the game, that's okay in rugby union, but that doesn't happen in rugby league. We also saw a try from a scrum last week against the Broncos.
Michael, let's not make it all just Manly, though. This is a very good side, Illawarra.
It is, yeah, look, yeah, give them some credit. And we played a very good side last week in Brisbane, and Illawarra are a gun side, and we've played 3 good sides on the trot, and we've been beaten by better sides.
Interested in your thoughts, after being there and done it in State of Origin, about McGregor. We saw him just a few seconds ago set up a try in the centres.
Oh, look, I think he'd make a marvellous State of Origin player, and I think that Daly's got to go into 5'8" to partner Stewart. That's his position, and so there is a vacancy there in the centres, and I think that he'd fill it well. He's big, he's strong, he'd get plenty of respect, and he's very skillful for a big boy.
Mate, I would not put one new player in the New South Wales State of Origin side that wouldn't even take a gamble on anybody like that. You know what I'd do? I'd put Michael Pigskin Beattie in there. I reckon you've really... A player like Chris Mortimer, one of those real hard, nasty blokes out there on the centres.
Mick Beattie wouldn't let you down. There's no way in the world.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I reckon...
What's your aversion to young blokes, though, Roy? I mean...
Because, mate, State of Origin, you even look at a bloke like Mark Geyer. It took Mark Geyer about 2 years before he finally got into the State of Origin where he felt that he could play.
Look at him now.
Well, how do you get in there if you don't?
Oh, well, you feed him in off the bench.
It's like you turn up for a job and they say, well, you've got to have experience.
Win the first 2 and then...
Give me the job and I'll have a bit of it.
Win the first 2 and then give him a go. Or feed him in off the bench.
And if you stick to the same mob, we haven't won.
Well, bloody Queensland, mate. They've done it.
All right, well, let's just turn our mind.